What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, share with anybody you think that like the content of this channel. Also, hit that bell notification so you're notified right away when videos drop like this one. Yeah, we are back at it for another unboxing and review. Sorry, guys. I've been sporadic. It's been a little hectic, but trying to get back on track and getting one out of these videos once a week. So I'm back here again. Had some great stuff come in and everything like that. So I'll have to show you guys and really kind of talk about it and everything like that. So, but yeah, I'm really excited for this one today. This is kind of a long time coming, honestly. I've been searching for this particular figure for a while. It's just coincidentally that another company got the rights to re-release this figure and stuff like that. So I'm just happy to get it any way, shape, or form, honestly, and I can't wait to talk about it and show you guys. So without further ado, let's get into today's video and see what I have. Crazy, but this is the figure we're talking about today. Not a very popular kaiju, to say the least, honestly. Just not talked about enough, and I think not given the credit enough that he is due, honestly, because it is a great kaiju, and it's a great film, honestly. If you have not seen it, please go check it out. It's available everywhere, honestly. It's even on streaming services. It's been released several times on home video and everything. So with different names and everything like that for different English titles and everything. But yeah, it's a great film. I mean, I even have a shirt representing today and everything for this occasion. Just a wholesome video, and that it's really not even about the kaiju and them being mean and everything like that. It's really about other things and them just kind of being maternal and everything like that. And if you know, if you haven't, go check it out. I won't spoil it for you. But yeah, let's get into today's video. So we are talking about the X Plus 30 centimeter favorite sculptors line GAPPA. This figure is based off of the Asai Gappa model kit, actually, which was released years and years ago, honestly. So it's great that X Plus got the rights to grab the figure, the representation, and actually are able to release it in vinyl form and not resin, and it's not a kit, so it's all already put together. You don't have to paint it, do anything like that, so it's just really great. But yeah, with the favorite sculptors line, we always get these great color images of the said figure and everything like that. I really love that. He's got GAPPA in Japanese and everything up there with the favorite sculptor line. And yeah, and then up here, it actually does give credit to the model kit company who originally released this figure and stuff like that. So really great. Nothing else really to kind of go over. It's your typical X Plus box. It's just that I love that the Favorite Sculptors line always give us a colored image on the front to really kind of make the box stand out a little bit more. So with that, let's get right into the figure and see what this guy looks like and see if he stacks up to my expectations. All right, guys, and here he is. Oh my goodness. Like, whoo. Before I turn him and put him on the turntable and it's turning around for you and everything, I just kind of got to get a quick once over on him and everything like that. This is the first time I'm actually looking at him out of the box. I just opened him right before this video, so this is all live reaction to the actual figure and stuff like that. So very impressive. The details are super crisp, super clean, and why shouldn't they? Honestly, it is from a model, from a resin kit and everything like that. So resin kits just captures that fine, unique detail and stuff like that, and just kind of brings it to life. But man, their paint job, they did an excellent job on this with the dark greens fading into the browns and everything like that, breaking it up. Even with his hair spots and everything like that, just absolutely amazing. I mean, the scales on this figure are all over the place, but man alive, like they just pop out. They look so good. Even give you kind of a close up that you can see him protruding from his body and everything like that. It looks like it's just individually laid and everything. It's just absolutely amazing. And like I said, the hair spots kind of all over his place, run down his arms, and everything up to his neck, even in his lower half, going down his leg and everything like that, even down to his ankles, and it's even on his wings too. As I rotate him and everything like that, you have the breakup of the brown color and stuff like that, even up to his neck and everything like that, up to his little fin and on the back also. So yeah, really, really great looking overall. Um, Absolutely awesome. And then we go to his face. That's kind of the moneymaker right there. Excellent job with the beak paints. I mean, you got the little tiny teeth in there and stuff like that are just excellently sculpted and everything like that. Painting looks amazing. Then you actually get to the eyes, where I love that they did the veins in the eyes and stuff like that. It's got the shaded red in the corner and everything like that. Because yeah, Gappa just had that really yellow popping eyes, but it also had that mixture of red for like anger and stuff like that. So they did an excellent job with him overall. And just yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. And even this pose, as you see here, as I put him, he looks a little different. Not what we're typically used to seeing and stuff like that, but this was actually on purpose. They made this because, if you don't know, in the film, he actually has a atomic breath also, just like Godzilla. Um, so this Kaiju was actually made by a different company, not Toho. Was made by Niketsu company. So yeah, it's not your typical, Japanese company like Toho, the big dog and everything like that, or Dai slash Katakawa. Yeah, it had its own personal private company that made this Kaiju film. This film was made in 1967, so it was the boom of the Kaiju films, the golden age, a lot would say. So, they had to kind of get their hand in there and stuff like that. And, it's great. Like, I really do love it. Like I mentioned before, it is a underrated film. It isn't about like a giant monster kind of rampaging and destroying Tokyo and stuff like that. Like, there's actually a deeper story into it. I went over this a little bit before in my previous review of the 25 centimeter Gappa, actually. Kind of went over the movie and stuff like that. So if you want a little bit more, you can check that video out. But kind of a real quick rundown is basically there is a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie and you don't want to hear about the movie, please fast forward so you don't hear this. But real quickly is that the baby Gappa was actually kind of kidnapped, taken by a company that wanted to use the creature as like promotion to make money. Obviously greed always kind of plays a role in these things. Very similar to like Gorgo movie, where they took the baby Gorgo and stuff. Wanted to use it to make money and everything like that. The parents, went searching for the baby. Obviously, Tokyo and Japan were kind of in the way, so they just got demolished and everything like that. And because they were seeking for their young and everything like that, so it wasn't a malicious attack. It wasn't just they were just bored one day and wanted to go attack Japan. There was meaning behind it because they wanted to save their baby, their young, and everything like that. So this kaiju is not a malicious kaiju in any way. I think it's just there to protect its family and everything like that. And that's really about it, honestly. So yeah, so it's just a different kind of movie to watch and everything. It's really great. But yeah, I love it. It's a great film, a lot of great action. I mean, tokusatsu kind of at its peak with the sets and the miniatures and the explosions and just the feel of it. It's great. I really do love it. I love that kind of stuff. Obviously it's the Showa era, not in terms of Godzilla, but in Showa era, as in the rule from the Japanese dynasty and everything like that. That was what this time frame was and everything. So It's just really great. I just love that feel and stuff like that. So, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the other video of the 25 centimeter Gappa, but there is three different Gappas, like I just mentioned. There's a trio of them. There's a dad, there's a mom, and there's a baby. You can distinguish them pretty significantly because the dad, as like the bull or the alpha kind of thing in the design, his fin is very protruding and very big, a lot higher. The female has a smaller, maybe half the size of this one, and then the baby just has kind of like a little bump on it. Obviously, you know the baby because it's very small and everything like that. So that's kind of how you know the difference. Subaraya and the Ultraman series did that very similar to kind of distinguish the sexes for these kaiju and stuff like that. They would make one distinguished kind of feature on the actual kaiju a lot different, so you could tell which one's male, which one's female, and stuff like that. I thought it's a great little subtle little thing. The female has wings too, just like he does, and everything. And actually, the infant actually has wings too, but the infant can't fly and stuff like that. So it's kind of like droopy kind of wings and everything. And you don't see that till the very end of the movie, actually, which is a very wholesome kind of moment and everything like that. So, but like I said, check it out. But yeah, as you can see, he's kind of rotating here for you guys, get a 360 look. And like I mentioned, his pose is very different because actually, when they sculpted this original kit, it was meant to recreate a scene in the movie where it's using its atomic breath and it's going after the planes that are actually attacking the mom and the dad. So he actually rears back and actually spits out his radioactive atomic breath and stuff like that to take down the planes. So that's why he's got the rear back look to him and stuff like that. Like I said, very different and everything. I actually do dig it a lot. It's not your typical static stance and everything, which I've talked numerous times on my channel that I'm not really into that. I want something a little bit different and everything like that. I want something more dynamic and everything. It's kind of telling a story, honestly, and this is what that's doing and stuff. So I love that. And then, even shows his dad bod kind of popping out there and everything like that. It's really awesome. But yeah, just overall, this figure is dynamite. I've been looking for this kit for quite a while, actually, probably for a couple years, and it's just getting harder and harder to find nowadays and everything like that because it's an older kit. I don't even know when it was actually released. It was probably a good 10 years or more ago. And model kits, if you don't seem to get them right away, their rarity just kind of goes up and it's just harder to get this stuff. Plus, obviously, you add onto the weight because it is solid resin and it's very fragile and everything. So, there's just kind of other things kind of come into play. But I just love the Favorite Sculptors line for X Plus. It's just amazing. It's my favorite line out of everything that X Plus does because they grab these kits and they reproduce them into vinyl, so you don't have to paint them, you don't have to put them together. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it honestly because it's just a great way to get these really hard to find kits or creatures that we haven't had representations of, maybe in a certain scale, a certain look, and stuff like that, a design, whatever. And it's just an easy produced, in vinyl form, all painted, all ready to go. You just pay it and there you go kind of thing. So I love that. I was day one pre-ordered this sucker right away and everything. Fortunately, another member of the MWA crew, Jordan, he beat me too, and he got his before mine. And actually, I got mine like last week, and this is the first time I'm finally getting a video out for it and everything. So I'm very late, very behind, like I said. So trying to catch up. But yeah, this thing is absolutely amazing. And just, I love that when these figures come from the cast from resin kits, like the detail is just on another level than a just normal one. And I just love it. And then they do a great job with the paint and everything like that. For the most part, it just really knocked it out of the park. And this is no exception. The eyes are just absolutely great. The mouth, just everything kind of about it. It just speaks just volumes for their quality and stuff like that. So kudos to X Plus, kudos to Asai for initially making this kit. It's, like I said, a very unrepresented creature and stuff like that. There is some old Safubi toys of him and everything, but those are very hard to find nowadays. There's some older models and stuff like that too, some plastic models and stuff. So it has its fair share of representation, but that was for years and years ago. Nowadays, there's just not much for this kaiju really going on, honestly, because it is such an old film. So I love seeing that something like this, a newer release, gets a lot of spotlight and everything for it and everything. So just love it. But yeah, let's do a couple size comparisons, then we'll get out of here. All right, guys. So I just wanted to show you a real quick size comparison of the difference between the two sizes. As you can see right here, this is the 25 centimeter Gappa, and obviously this is the FSL. Obviously, you see the difference in size and everything like that. But even in the sculpt and everything like that, the look of the face um, is very accurate in the 30 centimeter. I'll try to kind of scale him like this so you can kind of see the face a little bit better compared to the 25. It's just more accurate with the proportions and everything like that. The overall look, the eyes, Gappa had these very big eyes, like I stated before, and everything, and they really captured that. This is his typical kind of stance and everything like that that he had in the movie and everything. The wings are kind of more closed and everything, whereas the FSL, it's more wide open and stuff like that. Probably a more of a aggressive, more angry look, just because, like I said, he's attacking planes, so he's using his breath and everything. So, just a different kind of look to him and stuff like that. I just really love it. And I just really think it's great with the coloring, the painting, everything. They did a good job with the painting on the 25, but they kind of lacked on the breaking up of the greens and everything with his hair and everything like that. Didn't really capture that. So kind of a missed opportunity, but it is what it is. And like I said, I really prefer the 30. I love 30s. I think that's like the perfect kind of scale for me personally. But I do have this 25 because I had to get it. It's very rare. It's hard to find. Um, and it's just a very, like I said, it's just not a lot of representations for him. So I had to get it. So I'm probably going to keep this one. It almost kind of looks like the baby slash female version, but it's the male because of his tip is a lot bigger and stuff like that, just like the 30. So, but yeah, with that, we'll do one more size comparison, kind of a what if scenario, then we'll get out of here. Here you go. Oh my goodness gracious! Like I said, what if? What if? This year's suit is very close to when the Gappa came out. This is the 68 suit, so 1 year off and everything. But like, what if the 68 Godzilla took on Gappa? This is kind of what it would look like. Both have atomic breasts and everything like that. So just both like radioactive, mutated kind of lizards in a sense. But yeah, it's super great. Just a kind of what if scenario and everything like that. Just be really cool to see Godzilla versus Gappa. Would be a very interesting fight. Gappa might have the edge a little bit because he can fly, but we have seen before that Godzilla has taken down flyers, and it doesn't really matter. So it's not really advantage for them, honestly. So yeah, it would be really cool, but really kind of unique take for a what if scenario, honestly. And these scale perfectly, so you just kind of see them. Obviously, Gappa has a little bit of an edge just because he is rearing back and everything. Godzilla is rearing back slightly, a little bit, kind of looking up and everything. But just because Gappa is going all the way back with his horn, he is going to have the edge for the height. But they are 30 centimeter figures, respectively. So just a cool kind of what if scenario that I want to show you guys and everything. So yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Yeah, just an absolute tremendous release from X Plus, and I'm just glad I got this representation in my collection for Gappa. Like I said, this is a long time coming. I'm finally able to have this figure for this particular character in my collection, so I don't have to hunt for the kit anymore. And I just absolutely think it's phenomenal and everything like that. So yeah, kudos to X Plus. Keep doing this, keep bringing out these kits in the FSL line. I still think we need more of these FSL releases per year. I think we only get like 2 per year right now. I want more of that. I want them to increase that. Honestly, there's so many kits out there. I've stated this before in other videos, and other kaiju that we just haven't had yet, or certain scales and stuff. I want that all. So yeah, keep doing it. And I just absolutely love the work. And everything they keep doing is just bangers, honestly. So, but yeah, if you haven't watched the film, go watch it. You won't be disappointed. Very kaiju heavy flick, lots of action, and like I said, a good wholesome story in it also as well. So, but yeah, with that, I'll get out of here. Just a reminder, my next giveaway is 1,000 subscribers. We are creeping up there. I think we're almost to the 900 subscribers. So we are almost there, everybody. And again, just a reminder, I am giving away a free X Plus figure. I mean, come on, who does that? Nobody that I know of, honestly. X Pluses are not cheap and everything, but I am giving it to you guys, showing my appreciation for the support, the love, and everything that you guys have done have shown me to get me to 1,000 subscribers. So, and with that giveaway, I have some other things going on with there, with some little canvas pictures going to be going away, and also some monster arts or articulated figure effects, beam effects, and stuff like that that I was graciously donated to me by Sergio Trejo and his company of custom effects for articulated figures and stuff like that. I will drop his link below in the description of the video. You can check out his page on Facebook and stuff like that. He's doing other things. So yeah, if you want some kind of custom effect or some kind of beam or weapon or something like that that you want for your articulated figures and stuff like that, maybe even 6-inch figures for Bandai, hit him up. He could probably help you out. So with that, I'll get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. And also remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow my social medias. And also, if you want more kaiju action and more talking of kaiju like-minded people, head on over to the Monsters with Attitude socials and stuff like that, where we do, discussions, box days, interviews, all that kind of stuff that we are just into and stuff like that. We do that all over there. So go follow us on all those socials and stuff like that, so you're never left on a loop. So with that, I am all done. I'm out of here. GAPPA Angry.